Hello there once again. Welcome back to another Wakati Avenue video, right? And without any further ado, I'm just gonna talk about something that many people are, especially men out there, are neglecting right now. And that's order, right? Order. People should understand, especially as men, that we still need order in our lives. It's very imperative that we create order in our lives, right? Order is important. Of course, it has many benefits, but it keeps you grounded. Also, it keeps you away, or keeps chaos away, basically. As you are growing into the best version of yourself, chasing excellence, you're going to meet up with a lot of chaos, right? You're going to meet up with a lot of chaotic people, a lot of chaotic situation, just a whole lot of chaos out there right now, especially right now, you see. There's just too much chaos, right? And unfortunately, most people who do not know how to take care of their own chaos will want to dump their chaos on you, right? Because they're disorderly, basically, right? And so when you allow this chaos to take over your life, right? Or to overshadow your own life, that's how you actually invite a lot of chaos, and then your whole life becomes disorderly, right? So the main thing here is to recognize what are the chaotic situations you're supposed to avoid, and the chaotic people in your life, so that you avoid them, right? Once you've recognized that, then you can start putting your own life in order, right? You should remember that chaos does not stop at the outside you, right? What is outside of you? Chaos is also our own mindset. We have clutter in our mind, we have fog, right? We've got mind blocks and all those stuff that we need to filter out, right? So if we do not work on this, right, the more we don't work on the chaos inside of us and outside of us, then obviously we're not going to have an orderly life. No matter how much you have in life, no matter how many friends, no matter you have the best job, no matter how many chicks you have, if your mindset is not in order, if your life is not in order, and you do not command order in your life, then you're bound for a chaotic journey in your masculine journey, and it will be hard for you to really see the best version of yourself, right? Because for a man, order is something that's very important. Obviously, it keeps the chaos away, and it keeps you focused on what is important. If you're chaotic, right, or if your life basically is chaotic, it will be hard for you to actually focus on the important things that you have to be doing. And this is why I'm saying order has to be the norm in your life. Now, you don't just get orderly, you have to put in the work, right? That means you have to manage your life properly. But properly does not mean that you have to manage it in a certain way like anybody else, right? Depends on your purpose. It depends on what you want to achieve, right? So whatever you want to achieve means that it should go by what it means for you to be orderly, right? So obviously you'll have to put things that a priority in life in order. The same thing, you have to put things that are the least of priorities in your life at the bottom of your order, right? And anything that brings you chaos has to be rid of. You cannot have things that are chaotic unless you have full control of those things, right? Meaning that most people won't bring you peace or order, right? Because you cannot control most people. Best thing you can do is either avoid them or just spend the least time with them, right? You cannot spend too much time with certain type of people and expect order in your life. And here I'm talking about someone who's really serious on his masculine journey, on his purpose, right? And you find that you're finding that it's hard for you to achieve certain things or go about getting to a certain stage in your life. Create order first. Physical order and mentally order, right? Mental order will basically entail you to declutter your mind. Get rid of things that are not serving your purpose, which are not basically serving your purpose, right? For example, at a certain age, or in any age for that matter, you're not supposed to be watching porn. Porn is not real sex. Porn is one of those things that clutters our mind, because what it does, it gives you a certain type of arousal. However, it's fake, right? And the worst thing about porn is that you want to enact what you see, but that's not real. That's acting, right? What you see in porn is acting, right? So you will want to enact that, right? And that's disorder. You want to enact something that's not real, that's disorder, right? You're going to be having all sort of, in fact, with that, you're going to attract all sort of weird women, right? And a whole lot of chaos. So porn is one of those things that will bring disorder in your life. You get rid of that because it will control you mentally, right? A man really does not need porn in his life because you want things that are conducive to your life, that will help you. How will porn help you? You have to ask yourself, how does porn help you advance in life? What does it do to you to really enhance your life, right? You find that it does not do anything. So first of all, you get rid of everything that does not enhance your life, right? Like that, porn, for example. Friends who do not, or just people in general who are unmotivated, right? To do better, to be better, right? We all have friends who are still stuck in a place that, not an area place, but in a mindset that they have to be partying all day, every day. They have to be doing all sort of nonsensical stuff. Get rid of those friends, or at least if you don't get rid of them, spend less time with them, right? Just spend less time with them as you create your own order. The reason you're spending less time is because now you have to spend your time creating order, right? You can't share your time with things that do not enhance your life and then expect that at the same time you'll be creating order, right? There are videos, just you can Google or just go to YouTube and Google things like monk mode. That's what they're about. Monk mode means that you're taking time to yourself to do what is necessary to enhance and develop yourself to be the best version of yourself. That's what monk mode is about, right? Either you're going to be hitting the gym, studying, creating new hobbies, just doing things that are productive. Now, there always has to be a certain balance, right? Still have to socialize. This is exactly why I said you should minimize time with people who do not bring you any sort of would not enhance your life, basically, right? Minimize it. You don't have to totally avoid them, but you minimize it, right? Because you may still have to socialize. You're from monk mode. You took 3, 4, 5 months off. You're grinding. You're working on your purpose. Then what you're doing, what you're going to do next is just chill, right? You can still hang around people, but you minimize that, because what you want to do now, you want to have better friends that now you think that will help you develop further into your life, right? You don't want to hang out with people basically that are still stagnant in the same position that you left them. Remember, we're talking about your purpose here. Developing yourself into a better version of yourself means that there's certain things that you will have to leave in your life, so that you can at least accept new stuff in your life. Hence, new order, right? Because you're creating, as a man, you create order in your life. You don't just go wishy-wishy about it and do nothing about it. You create order. This is akin to solving problems. Men solve problems, they create solutions, right? From problems to solve problems, that's creating order, right? So avoiding people, avoiding situations, and going just accepting solitudeness, right? Being alone, creating solitude so that you can go deep inside of you, or just observe your environment so that you know what is the thing that is keeping you away from order and bringing in chaos. Remember, what we're trying to do is avoid chaos, right? Now, you should note that you can't totally agree chaos. It's already a chaotic world, and our life is very chaotic. However, there's some things that enhance that chaotic life that you can easily control. So the things that you cannot control that are chaotic, right? Sometimes that are beyond your control. For example, you're in a bus, someone steps on those shoes, your brand new shoes. You find that that's chaos right there, but you cannot control that. That's something that you can't really control, right? Though you can do something about it. You can either get a better transport, buy your own transport, or better yet, walk to your workplace, right? Maybe it's far, I don't know, but hey, you can always do something about it, right? But some of these things are way beyond our control. That's why I say that it's best when you're also developing yourself to the best version of yourself, so that you get a way of controlling some of the things that you can, right? Avoiding chaos, right? So that's very important, is to avoid chaos in order to enhance what I call order in your life, an orderly life, right? We should accept an orderly life. And this doesn't only go for friends, for anything else besides that, but there's plenty of things that usually will bring chaos. We all know what it is in our lives, because we all have experiences in our lives as men. We know that certain things will bring chaos, and we do not want to avoid those things, because we are attached to them. We accept them, but we know that we're not supposed to accept them. We're not supposed to be attached. And with that, obviously, with attachments, it will always come chaos, and it always brings a lot of disappointment, right? You'll be disappointed at people. You will be disappointed at certain people, right? Because their own life is chaotic, so they also want you or your life to also be chaotic. However, you can just always hold on to your purpose, making sure you're trimming things right. Life is just like the long grass that we see. At times we really need to trim it out. That's really creating order trim it out so you can see the snakes, you can see everything in plain sight, right? That's order. If you leave your garden to just grow weed and grass, you won't see what's beneath, and ultimately you might get bitten by snake. So who are you gonna blame? You're the one who left all that grass to grow. You are the one who is not weeding that weed out. You're the one who's not plowing your garden and making sure that nothing out of the ordinary is growing from it, or nothing out of the ordinary is breeding in your garden. So at the end of the day, you cannot really blame anyone for that shit, and you can't blame anyone for that except you, because as a man, order is really up to you. We cannot completely deplete order, right? We cannot completely delete it, but we have the power to control ourselves, and we have the power to control most of what comes towards us, right? Anything that comes to us, we can accept it or we cannot accept it, right? And if things comes to shove, then we may have to force our own order into whatever chaotic situation we are in. And that's it for today's video. Check out my Twitter, right, Alfred Kaizirege. You can check out my Instagram, and follow my podcast on YouTube, Alfred Kaizirege. And that's it. Till next time, peace.